When was the last time you updated your bio on Instagram? Was it last week? Last month? Maybe even last year? Or maybe you've never updated it at all since you first set up your account? Your bio is the first thing people see when they visit your page on Instagram, so it's crucial that it grabs their attention right away. This applies whether it's your personal account or your business account. But in this video, we're going to talk specifically about business bios and the 10 mistakes you might be making on yours. But before we dive right in, I want to give you a little something just to say thank you for spending some time with me today. It's a free resource called How to Get Your First 10,000 Followers on Social Media, and you can download it in the show notes below. It'll walk you through some simple but super effective methods I've used to grow my business following from 0 to over 40,000 followers across multiple social media platforms. And I did all that without spending a single penny. Just some straightforward steps you can replicate with your business anytime you like. It's my gift to you, and it's right there in the link down below. So, Instagram bios, and let's start with mistake number 1, not making it immediately clear what you do. When someone visits your Instagram profile, you have a matter of seconds to make an impression, literally seconds. Instagram has upwards of 1 billion users worldwide, and anyone swinging by your profile could just as easily move on to the next one unless you grab their attention straight away. So you've got to be super clear about what your business is all about. Are you a writer? Are you a painter? Do you own a gym? Do you sell candles? Say so in the opening words of your Instagram bio. Be as clear and concise as you can. If what your bio says doesn't match up with the first few images in your grid, people will just move on to the next thing. Not having a clear bio image that matches your brand. If you've got a logo, stick it in your profile picture. If you make a product, stick it in there as well. If you're selling your expertise, as in you personally, then it should be a high quality picture of you. If you're selling your expertise, as in you personally, then it should be a high quality picture of you. In that instance, you are the product. Your profile image has to match your brand, otherwise it can cause a bit of confusion for anyone visiting your page. It works in exactly the same way as the first line of your bio. You've got to be super clear right from the get-go. Mistake number 3, and I see this one a lot, mixing personal with professional. You've probably seen this yourself on Instagram, business owners with their own name as their handle, or with the owner's face as their profile image. Again, unless you are the service, then your profile image should not be of yourself. This confusion in the purpose of your page might have come about because your page was originally a personal one and you turned it into a business profile, and that's totally understandable. But it's definitely worth creating a divide between the personal and the professional when it comes to your business Instagram profile page. So unless you're selling a personal service, make sure that your Instagram profile name, image and bio are about your business and not about yourself. You want to avoid that sort of confusion for your followers if you can, and this is a really simple, straightforward way to do it. Mistake number 4, putting inaccessible or unnecessary information in your Instagram bio. And what I mean by that is information that's unnecessary, like email addresses or phone numbers, which people can access in the buttons below, or inaccessible information like links, which aren't clickable in bios, and they make the bio look really, really messy as well. Save your contact information for the proper slots on your profile. It doesn't need to be in the bio description, and no one can do anything with it there anyway. And never paste links into your Instagram bio because, just like captions, they can't be clicked. So they're just a waste of space. Mistake number 5 is also about links, not shortening the links in your profile. You may have put the link in the right place using the links tab under your profile settings, so you're halfway there. But don't just copy the full link from your website or your blog and stick it in your bio because it doesn't look right. It's too long and it just looks messy. Use a URL shortener like TinyURL or Cutly to shorten the link down and just make it look more professional. Full links look lazy and set the wrong tone for your business right from the get-go. Mistake number 6 sounds a little silly, but it's a genuine mistake that a lot of businesses make. Not using emojis in your bio description. Now you might think putting little cartoon images in your bio looks kind of unprofessional, and depending on your profession it might. But chances are if you are using Instagram to promote your business, you probably know what kind of community you're in and what that community expects to see. And that's a community that likes clear, eye-catching visuals, signposting them where they want to go. So use your profile bio description clearly and use emojis to create a tiered feel to the text that you want your audience to read. Think of emojis as a more engaging version of bullet points. Use them to draw people downward line by line towards your grid. For example, if you're on a pizza place, use a little pizza emoji in there. If you're a writer, use a little book emoji. If it helps people understand what you do faster, then it's definitely worth doing it. And this feeds into mistake number 7, not highlighting something remarkable about your business. The USP or unique selling point of your business should be front and center. Make it at minimum the second of those emojis in your bullet point list. Tell people why they should choose you over neighbouring businesses in your niche. What makes your business special? What makes it stand out from the crowd? What awards have you won? What recognition have you received? Whatever it is, you've got to shout about it from your Instagram profile. Next, mistake number 8, not tagging other accounts in your bio. This one's more optional than the others, but if it applies to you, you should definitely do it. For instance, do you own a second business, or do you want to send people to your personal profile as well? Tag those other accounts in your bio using the @ symbol. Unlike links, it actually works, so definitely make the most of it. It's a simple way to funnel people to your secondary accounts and grow those as well. For instance, I have a fairly big following on my personal Twitter account, and I tag my business in it as well to funnel people towards it. So anyone viewing my personal page will be encouraged to check out my business profile as well. Again, this one's totally optional, but it's worth doing it if you can. Mistake number 9, not having a clear call to action in your bio. You should always encourage people to actually do something after reading your bio description. That could be visiting your website, signing up to a mailing list, or downloading a freebie, which could also sign them up to your mailing list. Again, make the most of that little space to get more website traffic, gain more followers, or get more subscribers on your mailing list. And last but not least, mistake number 10, which we mentioned right back at the start, not updating old information in your Instagram bio. You don't have to do this every single week or even every month, but if something noteworthy happens, if you achieve something or something about your business changes in some way, update your bio as soon as you can. There's nothing worse than reading a bio with information that's clearly out of date. It shows that the owner hasn't been keeping up to date with it, and it just doesn't reflect well on the business. Simple example, my wife is a wedding photographer, and like most wedding photographers, she includes a line in her bio saying something like availability open for 2023 and 2024. Now, if it was 2024 and her bio still said that she was taking bookings for 2023, it definitely wouldn't reflect well on her business. It might even make her look like she was no longer a business at all, and that would obviously cost her bookings. Fortunately, she does stay on top of that, so it's not an issue for her. But it's definitely something you should keep an eye on if you want to keep growing your following on Instagram and other social media platforms. Speaking of growing your following, make sure you download my free guide down in the captions below, how to get your first 10k followers on social media. Just click the link below and it'll take you to a video that gives you some straightforward actionable tips to grow your following from wherever you're at now to 5 figures on Instagram or any platform at all. And you get it 100% for free, and that's my gift to you. So that's it. 10 mistakes you might be making on your Instagram bio. It'd be really interesting to hear how many of those you actually were doing. If you weren't doing any at all, then that's great. But if you were, what were they? Let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you next time.